Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, testing. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTM Sports, and we're here live in exclusive pictures of David Price smiling and walking to the ring. The biggest moment of David Price's career, walking slowly to the ring. A lot of people are fearing the worst for David Price. But Price looks confident. He's looked confident all week. And everyone knows how big a puncher Price is. But this is it for him. David Price is one punch away from fighting for a world heavyweight title. Walking slowly to the ring, Price. Up the ropes. Stands up. All 6'7" of him. Hands in the air and puts his legs over the ropes. And he's in the ring. Very slowly in the ring. David Price is ready. Wearing red and white and gold robe. Who'd have thought it? Alexander Povetkin coming to England to fight David Price. Could you imagine now David Price turning around and beating Alexander Povetkin? There he is, Povetkin. First time I believe I've seen Povetkin fight out of Russia. The danger man in the heavyweight division. Ortiz is gone. Now there's this man, Povetkin. Former title holder. But here he comes to the ring. In black. 6'2", I believe, over. And obviously Price is 6'7". Now, Price has got the power. We've heard it so many times. But has he got the power at world level, at elite level? Can he do it? That's the question. Povetkin goes through the traditional route, through the ropes, into the ring, and he's ready. This is it. I remember watching Alexander Povetkin fight Marco Huck. Hook moved up from cruiserweight to heavyweight. Okay, let's tape. Povetkin 38, Price 34, 6'2" is Povetkin, 6'8" is Price, 16 stone 5 versus 18 stone 3 pound, 75-inch versus 82-inch reach advantage to the favor of David Price. Then you got to look at the KO ratio. Povetkin 68%, Price 69%, but Povetkin I think only has one loss in his career and has knocked out some of the best fighters in the world. There has been questions about Povetkin in terms of his extra-curricular activities, i.e. the PEDs that he's been allegedly caught with, not allegedly, he's been caught with and banned on a number of occasions. And, well, people dispute the banning, but he's been caught a number of times. And now he's back again, and now he's fighting Price. So people are expecting, Povetkin is the favorite here. Povetkin's expected by a lot of people to go in, get under Price's jab, and throw his hooks and knock Price out. If Price is to win this fight tonight, within the first 10 seconds, he's got to hold the center of the ring and pop out a fast jab. And he's got to back Povetkin up. He can't stand in the middle of the ring and use that kind of airy-fairy jab, which he's done so much in his career. The great heavyweights have always used a great jab to dominate. And David Price, one of his biggest problems has been his jab. The left jab of Price has been pretty poor in the past. And that's the key. Price is going to keep the jab in Povetkin's face. Don't allow Povetkin to set and hit Povetkin with as big a punch as possible. Don't allow Povetkin to get any sort of confidence. Price is big. He's strong. He's a bigger man in there. You think he's a stronger man in there. But, of course, Povetkin is a better skilled fighter. the whole of the nation are backing David Price in this big fight. You know what? This fight tonight actually is David Price's world title fight. 34, he is now Price. 26 fights, 22 wins, 18 KOs and 4 losses. 2 of the losses came to Tony Thompson, the Tepper fight, and of course the Christian Hammer fight, where he didn't drop Tepper, but he dropped everybody else. Thompson and of course Hammer. They've got off the deck to beat him. David Price! So the nation is behind David Price. And in the corner, the man from Russia, a danger man, Alexander Povetkin. Like I said, 34 fights, 33 rings, 23 by knockout, with only 1 loss. Povetkin's now a bit longer than 38 years old. You know, he's had a lot of fights. Is Povetkin at the peak of his career? Or is he on the slide? And if he's on the slide, what part of the slide is he on? And is that on the slide? Is that a good time for Price to jump on him? And then I would ask the question in terms of David Price, where did David Price peak? Where was Price's peak? Or where was Price's best performance? And when you look at Price's best performance and you look at Povetkin's best performance, it's worrying. That's why so many people are looking at Povetkin. And a lot of people say, all you have to do is hit Price on the chin. The fight's done. He folds. This is it. You can see the size difference, the height, weight, reach, everything. There you go. This is it. The moment of truth for David Price. Can he do it, Pricey? Can he defy the critics? Can he finally make a name for himself in world boxing for the right reasons? It's Price versus Povetkin. He's 1 step away from a world title fight. And Price meets him at the center of the ring. And there he goes. He's got the left jab out, but just messing around the left jab at the moment. Nothing solid behind it. He's flicking something out, but nothing with any sort of a surety. Povetkin looking for a way inside. Price is tapping away with the jab, but nothing. There goes Povetkin with a big right hand over the top. He's not messing around. Price has got to put that jab in Povetkin's face early. Tentative start from David Price. He doesn't want to stand in the ring being tentative. He's going to put Povetkin on the back foot. Double jab from Price. Tentative. Povetkin 2 to the body there. And then a one over the top. And then a right and a left. Over the top from Povetkin. Price tucks up well. Price looking for a space to land that right hand. Price tucking up nicely there though. Jab from Price. He's got to be so careful, Price, against Povetkin. 2 standing set the ring. Povetkin looking to get under Price's jab. Price just popping that jab very tentatively. There's a jab there from Price. Nice. Povetkin again slipping double left hook and right hand over the top from Povetkin there. Price hands up. Nothing big from Povetkin. Just looking for spaces there. And he's seeing the spaces. Price with a 1-2. Another body shot from Povetkin. Price needs to land something to get his confidence up. Something big. A right hand to shake Povetkin. Left hook over the top. Price has got his hand up to it. Double jab from Price. Povetkin still looking to get under the jab and come over the top or round the corner. Povetkin. The 2 of them look at one another. Price still in the center ring, which is good. Povetkin's been busier at the moment. Price looking to land the right hand. 1 minute to go. Here goes Povetkin. Over the top. Price blocks her shots. Nice little left hook inside there from Price. Jab from Price. Price tucking up, covering up. Anytime Povetkin tries to throw the left hook, the guard is there. Jab from Price. Tucking up nicely, Price. Defense looks good there. Nice jab from Price. Good ramrod jab there from Price for the first time. Every time Povetkin should set, Price should be there throwing the jab. 3 left hooks from Povetkin there. 22 seconds to go to the end of the round. Price hasn't landed that big right hand yet. There goes the right hand from Price. Not a big one. Povetkin 2 to the body. On work rate alone, it's Povetkin. Right hand there from Price. Not a big one, but he's finding a right hand there again. Povetkin slips under 2. That's it. That's the end of the first round. Povetkin, work rate there. Price, nice to see, catching the shots of Povetkin there. But he should be allowing Povetkin to work it. And when Povetkin gets close to him, Price is tucking up, but nothing's coming back from David Price. He just tucks up and goes into a shell. Povetkin's team will tell him, you know what? When Price tucks up like that, jump on him because nothing's coming back. As for David Price, Price has got to put the jab on it. Every time Povetkin looks to set, he needs putting that jab in Povetkin's face. But at the moment, he's allowing Povetkin to set, get punches off, land hooks to the body and to the head. So it's a Povetkin round just because he simply threw more punches and landed more punches. So that's a good first round for Povetkin. He bounces off his stool, literally bounced off his stool. It's a nice little combination 1-2 there from Price, though. No real authority. We want to see some authority from Price. This is round 2. Can Price do it? Price again. Flicks a nice jab out. Nice jab from Price there. But Povetkin over top with the right hand. And he works the body again. Nice jab again from Price. Double jab from Price. Nice. He's got to put a right hand behind it, though. He's got to bully Povetkin. He's allowing Povetkin to bully him too much. And just tucking up. He's got to show he's the big man in there, Price. He's got to hit Povetkin with something. Get Povetkin's respect. Because at the moment, right hand over the top, left hook, right hand. That was clean on Price's chin. Price has got to hit Povetkin with something hard. He really has. Right hand from Price. Good response there. Povetkin now trying to get inside. Price ties him up. Defensively, Price looks decent. But I want to see more offense from Price. Put Povetkin on the back foot. This really is David and Goliath here in terms of size. Price should be out there trying to bully Povetkin. Nice jab from Price. Tucks up again. Nothing comes back when he tucks up, Price. Nice jab. Good combination from Price. Povetkin's there. He hasn't landed that mighty right hand yet. Then body shots of Povetkin will slow Price down. Can't keep taking those body shots. Got to start landing his own shots there, Price. Nice jab from Price. And again, try to throw the right hand there. Didn't feel comfortable throwing it. Povetkin again, throwing his shots, letting his hands go. Price has got to let his hands go. This is just not enough. Jab is there. Because Povetkin's going to work him over with all them body shots. Body shot left hook over the top from Povetkin. Similar fashion to round 1. Price looking for space for that right hand. Right hand over the top from Price. That's a nice jab. Knocked Povetkin's head back by a jab there, Price. Povetkin again getting inside and cuffing Price around the guard, the high held guard. Jab from Price. Povetkin again, body to head, body to head. Here comes Povetkin. Just trying to bully his way forward. Price looked for a right hand there. Right hand, try the right hand. Povetkin slipped the right hand, got inside and worked the body again. Povetkin is working Price over here. And it's the end of round 2. So far, so good for Povetkin's side of things. He's letting his hands go. It would be interesting to see if Price took the Povetkin approach, what would happen. But I guess he must be thinking to himself, listen, if I open up on this guy Povetkin, he could get me, he could nail me. He can nail me real quick. But at the same time, Price is allowing Povetkin to unload body shots, which is going to slow him down. I know Povetkin saying, you know what? I'm not going to get this guy straight away. He's experienced. I'm not going to get him straight away. I'm going to take my time. And I keep chopping the body. The hands will come down, and then I'll nail him with a big shot. Povetkin mustn't, Price must not allow that to happen. This is round 3. Price versus Povetkin. And Povetkin goes to the left hook over the top. Price fires a little combination there. Povetkin slips under it. Price should be on the front foot with Povetkin, not on the back foot, allowing Povetkin to get right hand over the top from Povetkin. Jesus. But Price takes that. There's the right hand from Price, just missing Povetkin. And a nice left hook there from Price. A good shot there from Price. Come on, Pricey. Right hand over the top from Povetkin. Oh, good. Oh, no, good. Price is down. Come there with a big shot. Stood there too long. What did I say? Price is up. Now, can he learn from this? Can he learn from this? Walk to the corner. Is the referee going to give him a chance to recover? And here we go. Povetkin now is dangerous. He's going to come forward now. Price has got to tuck up, and he's got to hold Povetkin, and he's got to throw something back. Can Price fire back now? He recovered well from that punch, though. Give Price credit. And there's his right hand for Price back. Tucks up again. Price just needs to cover up here. Hold and cover up. The Price is still there, though. He's up. Caught with a good shot. And give Price credit. He got up. A lot of heavyweights want to got up from that. And Price is just tucking up there. And Povetkin's trying to work him over. But Price is just tucked up well here. Price is still in the fight, though, people. He's not gone yet. Right hand to the body from Price. He's got to get that big right hand on the chin of Povetkin. Short left hook there from Price. Got to throw it right hand. Left hook again from Price and Povetkin meet one another, settle of the ring. Povetkin, body shot over the top. Combination. But Price is still there. Fair play to David Price. Double jab from Price there. But he looks like a statue in there. Tired. No movement whatsoever. He's got to land that right hand. Povetkin. Good combination there from Price. Oh, good combination from Price there. But back comes Povetkin round the corner of the gloves being up. Jab from Price. There's a mark over Price's, I think it's left or right eye. Good body shot there from Price on the inside. Price holding because Povetkin's on him. But it's all right. He's back on. Price head looks like it's cleared. But he looks tired, Price. He's got to land that right hand. He's gasping for breath here, Price. Price, yeah, it's a cut over the right. Ah, good shot! Povetkin's in trouble! Povetkin's hurt! Real home stumble there, Povetkin! By a big left hook! And the referee's giving him a standing count, I think! Oh, David Price! Can he turn it around? End of the round, David Price! The left hook from Price, not the right hand, made Povetkin fall against the ropes. There's still hope for David Price and David Price fans. Oh, if I'm being biased, then tell me I'm being biased, but this is exciting stuff. It was a big right hand over the top. What Price was trying to set, which dropped him. Here it comes, over the top. No, it's not here. I think they're trying to show the knockdown. I can't see it. Why guys show me Povetkin throwing shots? I want to see the shot and knock Price down. They're only showing the damn left hook. They're not showing the punch that knocked Price down. But it's a tremendous left hook here from Price. So I can't see the replay, but I think it was an overhand right that knocked Povetkin down. This is it. Round 4 now. Price has got to jump on Povetkin now. Don't allow him to recover. Price has got to hit Povetkin. Get him out of there. Right hand from Price and a left hook. It's down to David Price now. He's got to take it. This is his opportunity. Come on, Price. Oh, the top. There comes Povetkin. Povetkin, but Price holds him away with the left arm. Price is just trying to get close to land that right hand or that left hook. He stunned Povetkin earlier. Price holds, ties him up. I'm liking what I'm seeing from David Price tonight. Looks a much better fighter. This is round 4. Price is warming into this. Double jab from Price. Povetkin again. Over the top. Price tucking up from that. Price has got to nail Povetkin again. If he had confidence in that shot, he's got to hurt Povetkin now. Again. Right hand, Price trying to throw a right hand. Povetkin stepped away from it. Got caught with a right hand over the top. Price tucking up here. Jab. So Price can hurt Povetkin. Double jab from Price. He's got the power. He's proven he's got the power now at elite level. He now has to go out there and finish Povetkin off. But Povetkin again, right hand over the top. Not much activity from Price there. The two are looking at one another. Povetkin now respects the punching power of Price. And he looks tired himself, you know, Povetkin. Throw some punches, but there's not as much steam on the punches earlier on. Povetkin looks tired. Jab from Price. Povetkin on the inside doing nothing. That's a sign there. Povetkin looks tired. Price has got to take advantage of this. Nice jab from Price. They flick there. Good left hook there from Price. Short on the inside. He's got to let that right hand go, though. Well, maybe because Povetkin can see. That's why he's not confident. Find the right hand there again! On Povetkin! Slight stumble, I thought there. Maybe it was off balance. Nice jab from Price there. A quieter round otherwise. Last 30 seconds in the fourth. Jab from Price. Just tucks up every time Povetkin throws shots over the top, which is good from Price. Looking to put a place for the right hand. He puts it there, Price. But Povetkin looks tired. Body shot there from Povetkin. He does look tired, Povetkin. Nice body shot there from Price. Dug that in well. End of the round, and they touch gloves. Why are they touching gloves and Price is touching gloves with Povetkin? I've got no idea. Price needs to go out there and slam punches on home on Povetkin. End of the round. What a fight so far. And Tony Bellew is obviously emotional. There's the right person to interview when you and he's obviously, you know, friends with David Price. This is a great fight. But for me, Price has got to step on the gas. He's got to try and land more right hands. He's got to hurt Povetkin again. He can't allow Povetkin to just stand and walk up on him and throw shots. Povetkin looks tired. God, this fight is a shot in the arm from what we've been seeing all night long. But this is what boxing fans want to see. A real fight. This is round 5. Price has got up from a knockdown and he's in the fight of round 5. Got a real chance of winning this fight, David Price. But he's got to land the big shot. He won't win this on points, Price. Not at this rate. Not boxing like this. Povetkin looks like energized again from round 5. Going to work again. Body shot. Big body shot there from Price. Price just tucks up tight when he's close to Povetkin. Doesn't hold him, just tucks up tight. Price looking to land that right hand. You can see it. And all it takes is one right hand from David Price, you know. It takes one them big right hands. He got caught with a big shot. Oh, my good Lord. Price is out. He looked there. He got caught with a left hook, stood there, and he got hit with a big right hand. The fight is over. I don't know if it was a loss of concentration. I don't know what it was. Price got hit with a left hook and then banged the right hand and he's out. It's the end of David Price. I don't know if that was exhaustion. I don't know. It was a short left hook. That obviously left hook that started it. He looked fine for a second and then got nailed. Oh dear. Price has been ironed out, unfortunately. Let's hope Price is okay now. That was a heavy fall. But it wasn't the left hook that did it. It was like Price got hit with a shot. It stunned him. His hands went down by his side. And then Povetkin stepped in and hit a vulnerable individual, hit him bang on the right hand over the top. Like, it was like Price just had his hands down in front of Povetkin, arms down by his side, and then Povetkin nailed him. This is what people didn't want to see. They were scared, afraid of when Povetkin was fighting Price. But this is what Price fans were worried about. And for a moment there, Price looked like he'd have caused the upset, but the world-class fighter that Povetkin is, he didn't give him the opportunity. And in the end, it's a sad night for Price fans. But the good thing is Price is getting back to his feet. But I would like to see the replay of that. Price cut, but he was doing well. He was doing really well. Well, by David Price standards, he was doing very well. And what I mean by that is when Povetkin was firing shots, he was tucking up, covering up nicely. But of course, you keep getting hit to the body all the time. Your hands will come down. You will tire. And Povetkin was throwing left hook to the body and to the head, to the body, to the head. Let's see this again. Let me see it again. There's a right hand over the top. There you go. Price is stuck. Oh, my Lord. It was a right hand that hurt Price over the top. Let's see it again. Right hand, bang over the top. And Price just stands there, hands down by the side. And then, boom, left hook, clean on the chin. That would have knocked out any heavyweight in the world. Any heavyweight in the world would have got hit by knocked out by that left hook. The right hand over the top was a good shot. I think he hit him on the temple. And Price just kind of like stumbles backwards, hands down by the sides, doesn't defend himself, and Povetkin says, right, left hook, bang, look at that. That will be knockout of the year. That will be knockout of the year, I'm afraid to say, because, I mean, the right hand over the top, Povetkin was looking for a while. Left hook is the one that knocked Price out. But the right hand over the top started it, stunned Price. Well, they're showing the knockdown earlier on now. There's a left hook he landed. Stump really hurt Povetkin there. That was the Bruno Tyson moment, that was. The first fight I'm talking about there. Price is okay now, though, but what happened? The right hand over the top, taking too many chances, though, waiting too long to get your own punches off. And the familiar pose of David Price with his hands on his hips, walking around the ring, wondering what happened. Well, you got hit, David. And you allowed Povetkin to work you over, work your body, work your head, work your body, work your head, tire you out. And then when he was ready, landed his big shot. You kind of wonder if Povetkin was saving that big punch to, you know, round 5, where he wasn't actually landing really big shots. And the first time he landed a really big shot was the one that caught Price off guard with the right hand over the top. And then he went and finished him off the left hook. It was the expression Price had in his face when he got hit with the right hand over the top. It's unfortunate. There we have it. David Price has been beaten by Alexander Povetkin. And that's a similar, a very familiar face of David Price. But well done, Alexander Povetkin. Won fair and square. Nobody can dispute that. I think Price took Povetkin. He was too nice to Povetkin. Too nice stuff. He must have thought it was a sparring session or something. But Price, too nice. He should have gone and taken his head off. But fair play to David Price. He took the fight against Povetkin. But I don't know if Price is gun shy. I'd love to see the David Price that fought, you know, early in his career before when he was unbeaten. Seeing how he would have taken that Povetkin on. Because he would have tried to charge and take the guy out of there. Price now walking back to his dressing room now. There he goes. People are cheering him, though. It was a good performance. He tried his best, but Price, you can't knock a man for that. He did very well for himself, Price. Let's get some people in this room now. Let's get this party rocking for the Joshua fight. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about how you thought this, how you think this has been going tonight so far for Price. What you think he could have done differently. And of course, let us know where you're from in the world. We'll give you a shout out. Why not? This is audio commentary, so there'll be no live streaming of the fight. If you want to see a live stream, I suggest you either do the noble thing and pay Sky to watch the fight, or find a stream it elsewhere. This is an audio commentary. I'm for Nova Scotia. Shout out, bruv. Nova Scotia? Where is that, please? Sorry for being dumb, but where's Nova Scotia? Shout out to... Anyway, big shout out to Will Bradbury and Marky B in the room as well. Anybody else want to shout? Let us know where you're from. Listen to this tonight. Ah, Canada. Shout out to the Candy Girl, Caroline Cooper. Shout out to you for the audio. Thank you so much. Malaysia, shout out to Malaysia. Shout out to France. Shout out to London. Shout out to Germany. All the shouts tonight. Yorkshire, of course. Good old Yorkshire. Let's get some more people in this room. Bear with me a second as I continue to get people in the room for the night. The first link went, so I'm going to try and get the other link going. So bear with me a second. I know certain people like James Ellie-Bashir want to see this tonight, so I've got to share this. So is a link, share the link now. Let's get this people in the room, showing loads more people in the room. Let's share this link. So what are your predictions for tonight's fight between Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua? Let us know your predictions. Gonna get more people in the room for this. Bear with me while we just get some more people in the room. Oh my Lord. Here we go. Shout out Dwayne Bravo. Parker to win, KO 3 rounds, Anthony to win, all decision, Anthony, Joshua 3rd round. I like both fighters, but I'm Kiwi. Great to hear. Support Parker, says Mr. Edwards. Fantastic. Ninth round, Team Parker here. Thailand, thanks for the commentary, no problems. White claiming he wants Povetkin. White wants to watch himself. Povetkin's no joke. Parker might sleep him. Might do. Sleep him. Might do. So keep those comments going. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We just had a 2-part documentary with the Team Fury, so you get to see what they're like in training. YouTube just shut down the boxing voice. Really? Who's your favorite fighter? Wow, I've got quite a few favorite fighters. I've got a few fighters. I like Andre Ward. I like Badu Jack. I don't know who my favorite fighter is. That's a tough one. Favorite fighter is a tough one. Will you be streaming or commentating? Just commentating. Your fight is starting soon. Thanks for all your big shout out to you. Thank you so much. For those of you who are listening to this, where are you listening to this, bros? Just subscribe. Thank you so much. Check out the interviews we've got on the channel. The previews, the lot. God damn, this was a mismatch. Povetkin's team couldn't have picked a more perfect opponent for price. Lewis Tour, round 13 or competitive, not sure. A lot of people talk about David Tour and Parker comparisons because they come from the same part of the world. A little birdie told me that Parker's chin probably isn't as good as advertised, and that he may not have been stopped or he might not have been dropped. Because you've not been stopped and dropped, that sounds great, but you might have taken a complete bashing in the ring or in sparring. So who knows? London, shout out to London. I just he can knock the shit out of Eddie. Well, it'd be great tonight. Could you imagine? I mean, in terms of, the boxing world. So what happens next? Let's find out. Well, the main event is just around the corner. Joshua versus Parker. So share this link around, let people see it. I'm just sharing this link around, people. Bear with me a second. We can get more people in the room for tonight. Are you really going to commentate the fight in live? Yes, I am. I will do. Always do. This is the channel that does it. Well, you're a few channels on YouTube that does it regularly. I'm just sharing the link more, people. So I'll tell you exactly what's going on at the moment. Just a commercial break at the moment, so you're not missing anything. While the commercial break is on, I'm just showing it. The fight should have already started. Why did he comment on it? The fight has not already started, my friend. We are live watching this. That's all right. No worries, my friend. Where are you watching this? Are you listening to this in a car? Are you listening to this with your girlfriend, your wife, your husband? Are there any ladies in the room? Shout out to any ladies in the room. You got any lady boxing fans in here? This broadcast is coming to you from the sunny. Well, it's not sunny. It's nighttime. It's coming from Sussex. So lovely. By the sea. Through speakers. Yes. Oh, great. Through speakers. Well, that helps. Lost my wallet. Can't buy fight. I'm at home in Italy. Hey, ciao. Che fai? There are more commercials. Bristol. Shout out to Bristol. We're watching the fight with no volume. Thank you so much. That's a huge compliment. We appreciate you. Let's talk about some different scenarios. Let's talk about scenario number one. Joseph Parker, never been stopped, never been dropped. Imagine Joshua goes up there, hits him with a right hand, and Joseph Parker doesn't get up. Will you be impressed with that? Will you be happy with that? Would that satisfy you for the night? Imagine Joseph Parker's got a great chin, but he can't get inside of Joshua, and Joshua gives him a boxing lesson. Would you be happy with that? What are you looking to see in this fight? Do you want to see a quick KO? Do you want to see a long KO? Do you want to see both fighters get hurt? What do you want to see in this fight tonight? What's the perfect scenario for you tonight in this fight? Grandissimo. How are you watching the fight with no volume? Very simple. They're listening to me. Fifth. Yes, Cobra UK. Shout out to Cobra UK. Povetkin is vicious. Going to be a long fight. I think AJ wins too easy. He will look mean. Well, that's true. Let's have a look back and see the pictures from Cardiff. This program contains flash imaging. I guess when you see that on Sky, it means it's about to start. Yes, it is about to start. The main event of the evening, 12 rounds of boxing for the unified heavyweight championship of the world. Joseph Parker, Anthony Joshua, two world champions. Worlds collide. History in the making. Two world champions. Northern Hemisphere, Southern Hemisphere. Parker from New Zealand, Joshua from the UK. Both unbeaten. Both world champions. But before we go any further, we have to give a special shout out. I know you're not going to like it. A special shout out to the man that's made this possible. Tyson Fury. Without Tyson Fury, we wouldn't be having this fight tonight because guess what? Vladimir Klitschko might still have been around. There's images now of Joshua saying something and there's a lion. The thing is, the one thing that is at the back of my mind, as successful as Anthony Joshua is, you do wonder what will happen if and when he gets beat, how the British public will respond to that. Will they embrace their champion that they're running to for autographs? Will they embrace Anthony Joshua? Will they love him the same way? Will they still him up on billboards? Will they still worship him like a god? Will they do that still when he gets beat? If he gets beat, will they embrace him the same way? On the other hand, New Zealand's Joseph Parker, if he gets beat, I'm sure his people in New Zealand will say, you went in with a tough dude, man. You gave it your best shot. You'll come again. But if Joshua were to get beat tonight, would the British public look at him the same way? Will they say you were in with one of the best heavyweights in the world? Joseph Parker were to beat Anthony Joshua tonight, what would that say about Hughie Fury? A lot of people giving Hughie Fury, the 23-year-old, a lot of stick online, saying that he ran from Parker. The thoughts are divided about the fight with Parker and Hughie Fury. Some say Hughie won the fight convincingly. Some say Parker won the fight because Hughie didn't do anything. They're just showing clips here of Anthony Joshua on a training cam, which is great. They've got a camera inside the pad. Nice. McCracken's got something around his ear. I think, yeah, he's got a camera attached to the pads. So as Joshua throws the punches, the camera is showing Joshua's punches from a camera angle, as if Joshua were punching you. Nice. Like it. They should do it tonight when they box. Let's get back to what people are thinking and saying. Let's see. Parker's like Parker's no Cameron's like Parker's. Joshua should win by having Rob McCracken in his corner only. Do you think Parker has any chance? Yes, he's got a chance. He's got two fists, two hands. He's another boxer getting him. Of course, he's stand a chance. How much of a chance is percentages? Is percentage game, isn't it? Will Joshua allow him to get on the inside? Will Joshua allow him to land? If Joshua allows him to land, how much? When he lands, can he take it? If he can take it, how much can Joshua take? All these different percentages. Parker at the weigh-in, I've got to say, didn't look great on the scales. Looked, I won't say flabby, but he didn't look as tight around the midriff. So, you know. If Povetkin won't get a title shot within the next year, he needs to retire. His condition is not getting better. I agree. I do agree there. Got to agree with you there. Right. Just Joe's clips of Joseph Parker there with Kevin Barry. Myself and Kevin Barry had some interesting interviews. Very interesting. They're just showing the hacker. New Zealand's doing the hacker, and that was Parker coming in for the weigh-in, and then they had the drums playing for Anthony Joshua as he was coming for the weigh-in as well. So Parker there at the scales, he didn't look ripped. He looked okay, but he didn't look ripped. Joshua slimmed down. Lot talking about Joshua's weight, but the real test of the weight isn't the body, isn't how he looks physically, it's what his body does on the night. That's the key thing. Can you do the 12 rounds? Can you fight at pace? Can you put in good work for 12 rounds? That's what matters. Don't matter if your body looks all great muscular. That's the key thing. Okay, Mercedes McCracken's a world-class trainer. What makes McCracken a world-class trainer? Just a question. What do you define as a world-class trainer? What makes Rob McCracken a world-class trainer? Just a question. It's interesting what people call a world-class trainer. Why they call a certain person a world-class trainer? What makes a certain person a world-class trainer? Why are they world-class? And what do you think about Wilder? I think he's a tremendous puncher, and that is exactly what he is. He's a puncher. No more, no less. He's a puncher that actually won the bronze Olympics. So you've got to give him, he's Olympian, and he's a puncher. That's what he does. He's the most devastating puncher in heavyweight boxing at the moment. And based on what he's done and who he's knocked out. Crowd, all the lights are on, flashing around the arena, people waving. I'd like to know if you could break up the whole of that arena how many of those people are actually genuine boxing fans, and how many of those people just come out for a night out, right? Their mates, and come out as a work do or a present or a birthday gift, like. And then how many of those people there are really genuine, hardcore boxing fans? It would be interesting. I'd love to know. Because if, let's say, 75% of the people in their audience tonight, in the arena tonight, are casuals, and the rest are made up of guests, boxing guests, and boxing hardcores, be interesting. Maybe then you find out whether the boxing fraternity, the real hardcores, really are invested in the sport of boxing. I mean, I'm not counting journalists there because they're there because they have to be there. I'm not talking about people who've got freebies. That's another thing as well. I'm talking about people that are actually boxing fans who've paid the hard-earned money to see a fight. That's it. None of my talking. It's got to stop now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's the main event. Joshua versus Parker. And Michael Buffer is calling the two fighters to the ring. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yes. We should have some sound for this, I think. So Parker making his way to the ring. They're just showing clips of Parker knocking out Francois Botha and a couple of other guys as well, as they would do. They're showing lots of clips of Parker knocking guys over, which they would get the fans excited. It now. You'd have to forgive me now. I'm going to focus 110% on the fight. Thank you so much for joining us. This is it. Main event of the evening. Josie Parker in white and black with the hood on. And his New Zealand friends doing the haka. Two guys doing the haka there. Boogieing away. One guy throws a punch. They both got the New Zealand flag. And the Samoan flag there as well. One of the things, of course, people will ultimately attach Joseph Parker with David Tua. But Joseph Parker isn't David Tua. And I know you're probably saying, oh, that's obviously Ingram. Of course he's not David Tua. But people think, well, because David Tua was tough and he was strong, he took a good shot, he was a left hooker, you know, he knocked a lot of guys out. But people kind of think, well, Joseph Parker's from the same part of the world, that he's Samoan as well, he'll do the same sort of thing. Oh, you know, it's not. Joseph Parker's a very different fighter. First of all, I wouldn't say Joseph Parker's as spiteful a puncher as David Tua was. Obviously, Parker's a lot taller. And of course, Parker actually became a world champion. David Tua was stopped in his midst by Lennox Lewis in what I think was one of Lennox's best performances. So Parker making the walk to the ring. Wonder what's going through his mind. Very relaxed kind of guy. Chilled. Met Parker myself. And he's singing to the ring. Smiling. Ironically, I'm watching this fight tonight via a Sky Sports stream. I've paid for the stream before people think and try and report me. I paid for the stream because I haven't got Sky. I've got BT. So shock horror, I discovered I couldn't watch it via my BT box. So that's nice of BT to have done, let me know that. So if I want to watch big fights in future like this, without any ads popping up, I have to pay for the stream via my laptop. Very nice. Thank you very much, BT Sports. Appreciated. I guess the upside of all that is I get to watch Box Nation. So there you go. Parker's still making his way to the ring. There he goes. Parker steps up and walks straight into the ring. Hand up. Little smile on his face. He's smiling, smiling, smiling. But I wonder what's going through the young man's mind. No messing around. Joshua now walking to the ring as well. He too is in white. Interesting. It's champion versus champion. Well, Judges Parker says he might have had Tyson Fury walking him to the ring. I didn't see no Tyson Fury walking him to the ring. So that's out of the question. Michael Buffer now going to be calling out the unified heavyweight champion of the world. Some people's pick as the #1 heavyweight in the world. They've seen Joshua putting a combination together now on the pads, repeating the left hook and a combination. They're now seeing Joshua going through the highlight reel of knockouts. And these things to the viewing public doesn't mean much apart from their highlights. But actually, to the actual boxer, right there, looking up on the screen and watching the guy you're about to face, knocking a guy over, looking so powerful and so dominant, that to itself can make you lose your nerve. I'm sure there are some fighters that have lost their nerve when they've looked up at the big screen and seen, this is the guy I'm facing. Oh, damn. There's like a smoke all around Joshua, and there's a light over him, almost like it's it beamed me up Scotty, but he's been beamed down to planet Earth. I'm surprised that Joshua's not doing the moonwalk. It's just a spotlight on Joshua with clouds or smoke all around him. Interesting. People cheering him on. He's still standing in this light. I'm not quite sure what it's all about. Fireworks. Here we go. It's called AJ. Yep, the AJ show is on now. This is an event. AJ is an event now. Just like Mayweather's an event, AJ is an event. Just touching the gloves of some of the fans, reaching out to them. Joshua touching out to the gloves, fans, smiling, and here comes the unified champion. The man that many people are considering the best heavyweight in the world, but there's a man in America who's just defeated Luis Ortiz, Deontay Wilder. Joshua now standing. Again, it looks like there's an X there where he's standing on. Ah, and the lights are going up again. And there's firecrackers going off, just like earlier on for the AJ. And then behind him, he's standing up on this thing that's lifting him up, high up. He's got his hand in the air and these fireworks are going off and fireworks are going over the place. Real crazy stuff. I mean, lights going on everywhere. It's an event, all right. Joshua is definitely a star in the UK. And the world are tuning in, of course, because everyone knows what Joseph Parker brings. So it's amazing. The lights and the atmosphere, it is something. Joshua just throwing punches while the lights are going off and the flames are going off and there's crackling and there's lights and all sorts of stuff. And Joshua now jogging slowly. The showmanship there from Joshua. And now it's time to fight. The long walk to the ring. He's just touching all the fans. Reaching out to the fans, Joshua. Walking to the ring. Acknowledging the crowd. Taking the time to acknowledge the crowd. Lots of people wishing him well. Question is, if he were to lose tonight, and I have to be non-biased, if he were to lose tonight, will those same people be stretching out their hands to greet him afterwards? You know, win, lose or draw with Joseph Parker, I'm sure people will still reach out to him. Joshua's in the ring now, and he does a little bow to acknowledge the crowd. The two flags in the ring as well. The UK, the British flag, and the Nigerian flag. Proud of both routes there, Joshua. What does it mean by Joshua AJ's an event? Yeah, when they mean AJ's event, people come out to see AJ fight. It's an event. It's not just another boxing bout. You know what I mean? It's an event. That's what it means by what AJ means. It's an event. It's pay-per-view. Okay, here are the stats. 65 rounds for Joshua, 123 for Parker, 100% KO, 75% KO for Joseph Parker. 33-1 the draw. It's not going to commercial now, is it? Really? Yeah, it's going to commercial and it's William Hill. Wow. Shout out to William Hill. They're making quite a bit of money here. The ad. They must have paid a lot of money for that ad. So there's an ad going on at the moment, a TV ad. I've never seen this before. That's what I'm saying. Anthony Joshua is an event. You know what I mean? The amount of corporate sponsors and all sorts. It's an event. When all the broadcasters from all around the world come to see a man fight, it's an event. Broadcasters from all around the world happen to be there for Ryan Burnett, but that doesn't make him an event. They're just there because they're waiting for the event, which is Anthony Joshua. Wherever Joshua goes, the world follows. That is what I call an event, or the event in boxing. So the anthems are going off at the moment, I guess. Yep. Joseph Parker's anthem first. Must be the Samoan anthem. Is it Samoan anthem or the... I'd like to hear this, actually. It'd be nice to hear the anthem. So that was the anthem for Joseph Parker. Thought I'd play a bit of that. Get us all in the mood for the big fight.
Sing, God Save the Queen. God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the
So there you have it. The two national anthems there, or three national anthems. I wonder if they're going to play the Nigerian national anthem as well. Well, they should do. They did Parker's two national anthems. They may not do it for Joshua. It looks like it's just the national anthem for Great Britain for Joshua. Let me check. I can see it. I don't think so. Pictures of both guys. Both in white, black and white. Interesting. Both sponsored by Under Armour as well. That's interesting. Josh just banging his gloves together. Actually, Under Armour and Digicel. The other thing is, question is, while they're doing all standing around and, you know, walking to the ring and the anthems, how much were they able to do a warm-up? I mean, you know, and how much of that warm-up, like, they're probably warming down now for all the standing around. How long it take for them to get to the ring and all this stuff? It's a lot of standing around. Judge of the ringside, Steve Gray, Ian Scott, and Steve Westfeld. One English, one New Zealander, one from the USA. And the referee for this fight, it's Giuseppe Quartarone. His 92nd professional bout. So, Mr. Quartarone, we wish you all the best. Just ask for a fair fight, you referee. No Joshua punching after the bell. It's very interesting. And if either the fighter got caught cold in the first round, what would you blame for that? You couldn't blame it on the trainers. See, this stuff is all great and it's fantastic and stuff. How long has Joshua and Parker been standing around in the ring? Be honest. The 3 national anthems, Joshua's national anthem. Here we go. Age 26, 24 fights, 24 wins, 18 by KO. He is the WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Joseph Parker. Bouncing left and right, Parker. Bouncing left and right. What he's doing. Big smile on his face. No nerves whatsoever. He looks there. If he is, he's concealing it bloody well. He punches the air almost, saying, yeah. He's smiling. And there's Parker's family there. And here we go. The WBO, now the unified champion, Anthony Joshua. 20 fights, 20 wins, 20 by knockout. He is the IBF and WBA heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony Joshua. Joshua just jabbing the pads, he's the side of the ring. People are actually getting to their feet and clapping at the name of Anthony Joshua. And of course, there's no doubt Joshua looks like an Adonis every time you look at him. He looks like an Adonis. The question is, he's lost the weight, but can he do 12 rounds at a pace? Will he need to do 12 rounds at a pace? Joseph Parker, young, hungry, fresh, never been dropped, never been stopped. Here we go, the head-to-head. And Joshua's looking at Parker, and Parker looking at Joshua. The last chance for a mean mug. And here we go. This is it. The talking is all over. Joshua on one knee saying a prayer. Don't normally see him do that, but okay. Kevin Barry, final instructions. This is it. All the talk, all the experts. And it's round one. Parker starts out with a left jab. Another left jab. Parker's jab again. Parker looking for the jab. Joshua blocking it. Parker down to the body. Right hand. Parker needs to be careful. There's a right hand that Joshua could throw over the top. Joshua sharp with a jab. Joshua bouncing back from the Parker attack. Parker just flicking out the jab. Just the jab. Jab to body, jab to head. Left side down low. He's flicking the jab up. Nice jab from Joshua. Another jab from Joshua. Double jab from Parker. Double jab, but Joshua just steps back. Parker's flicking out a jab. He's just, at times, just an inch or two away from Josh. Parker's got his jab coming up down from his waist. But he's open to the right hand over the top. He needs to be careful, Parker. He's got his whole left side open to the right hand of Joshua. If he makes a mistake, Joshua will pull the right hand over the top. Parker now's got his back towards the ropes. Again, Parker's got his hand down by his side. He's open to a right hand over the top. Parker there. Backs up. Joshua tried a right hand there. Missed. Nobody's landed anything concussive yet. But Parker, like I said, is open to the right hand over the top. And I can see it from here. If Joshua puts a 1-2 in quick, he can catch Joseph Parker. He needs to be careful. Parker back against the ropes. Josh just walking, inching closer and closer to Parker. Parker standing still in front of Joshua. And he's throwing a jab, but it's not in range. Joshua for a short left hook there. Last 30 seconds of the first round. Parker just throwing right hand there from Joshua. Parker not throwing anything, not committing too much. Nice right hand to the body there from Parker, from Joshua. Joshua flashed the left hook there. Double jab from Parker. Just flicking the jab, Parker. Parker has a good look at Joshua and they go back to the corner for the first round. I didn't expect Parker to be on the back foot against Joshua earlier. Joshua came forward and met Parker. Parker was flicking out jabs. A lot of them were out of reach. Joshua kept the same form for the round. Depends how you want to score the first round. Parker threw the more punches, or he looked more active than Joshua. So there was nothing in it for me the first round. Okay. This is round 2. Live on Sky Box Office. Again. Joshua flicks a jab out there. Now throws a jab and Parker goes back against the ropes. Needs to keep himself off the ropes there, Parker. He tries to launch an attack. Joshua just steps aside. Joshua tried the right hand there. Parker wasn't there for it. I don't know if Parker's trying to... there you go. Parker tries to throw 1-2 again. Getting more ambitious now. Parker coming forward. But Joshua's just stepping back on him. Parker missed the right... Joshua missed the right hand there. Parker just slipped away from it. But Parker's playing a very dangerous game with that left hand down as low as it is and his chin in the air. Very dangerous game. At the moment, it looks like Josh is going to have to just close the range down on Parker and land the big right hand. And when he does, that's when we'll know where the world heavyweight title is going. At this point, I can't see how Parker's going to land big shots on Joshua. Because he's not setting his feet to throw those big shots. And when he does, he's not in the right distance. Joshua getting closer. Double jab right hand from Joseph Parker. Parker trying to get in and get out. Get into range and get out of range. That's what he's trying to do. Maybe he's going to try and nick rounds against Joshua. Not much going on here. Parker leaves his left hand out there. Joshua trying to throw a right hand there. And then Parker swayed out with both big shots. Right hand over the top from Parker there, ambitious. Joshua blocked it. But Parker's best bet to catch Joshua is to catch him when he's throwing shots. Joshua and Parker up in close now. First time they've got close. Parker throw a right hand over the top there. See, Parker's going to try and throw shots, sneaky. Sneak shots in. Double jab from Joshua. Left hook there, misses Joshua's chin by inches. If Parker's looking to outbox Joshua for the first 2 rounds, would say he's done it on activity. Parker's won that round as well. On activity. Nothing spectacular. But a lot of his jabs are out of range, Parker. That has to be noted. And I hope the judges are seeing that as well. Because it looks, you know, if you're not looking carefully, a lot of his jabs are out of range. But maybe that's the strategy, not to be just too in range when you throw it. Because obviously Joshua's got the longer reach. So if you're right in range trying to throw a jab, you're more likely to get caught with a shot. So that's why he's just out of range. And that's the only thing I could base that on, is that he's just out of range from Joshua. So even if Joshua does throw a shot, he's just out of range from it. He can get himself out of the way. That's the only reason why I think those jabs are, because obviously Joshua's got a longer reach. That's the only reason why I'm thinking the Parker is missing with all these jabs. Kind of like a non-committal. I'm kind of there, but I'm not there. This is round 3. Nice, solid jab from Josh there. Between the two guys, obviously, when Joshua throws a jab, it's got more effect to it. It's got more meat behind the jab, more purposeful. Parker trying to throw a big shot out of range. That's the thing, though. When you're out of range like that, trying to flick the out of range jab again. You don't want to get counter, but at the same time, you want to be able to get in position to throw your own shots. Parker looking for the right hand over the top. It's a shot that he throws a lot in his fights. Joshua's got Parker against the ropes. But a cat and mouse here at the moment. Joshua finding Eric trying to throw a left hook there. Parker just pulled his chin away from that. Inside. Oh, Parker got inside there. Trying to rough his way inside there. I think he's trying to headbutt Joshua as he got inside there. Trying to rough his way inside there against Joshua Parker. Though there's an accidental headbutt where he went head forward, that's for sure. So Parker tried to get on the inside there. Interesting. Wasn't very scientific at all, but he got in there. Right hand over the top from Joshua. And Parker just gets his head on the inside there. The headlock. And away they go again. Joshua trying to load up with the right hand there. Jab from Joshua. Can Josie Parker do this 12 rounds? Joshua's meeting Parker with the jab more consistently in this round. The two meet each other. Nice, hard, good jab there. So they're getting closer to one another. Parker for a nice left hook there, and he... Oh, what was that? Threw a left hook there. And the referee made them break. Back we go again. Joshua is meeting Parker with a good jab in the round. Again, work rate, Parker. Again, but Joshua meeting Parker with more harder jabs. And show it. Here goes the head from Parker. I don't know if that was, I think it might have been accidental. And then he whips the left hook over the just misses Joshua's chin with the left hook. So he ducked in with the head. And then Joshua signaled to the referee a bit of a, like that Parker used his head. And as Parker used his head, he whistled the left hook over the top. Karen Barry is talking to Parker, something about the double jab. There's just this feeling that if Joshua closes the range down on Parker, that's the moment we'll know where the World Heavyweight Championship is going. This is round 4. It's when Joshua lands that first big right hand, how Joseph Parker responds. Joshua tried to land in a combination there. Parker nullified it. Right hand over the top. Parker pulled away from it. Both meet each other with good jabs. Oh, Joshua threw a jab, made Parker go back a bit there. So Parker's definitely feeling the weight of the jab of Joshua when it lands, but it's not deterring him. He's still trying to get on the inside at times. He's looking to chuck that right hand over the top. You can see it in Parker's looking for the right hand. Short left hook there from Parker. There's a right hand over top from Joshua. Parker trying to inch closer inside of Joshua. People say the longer this fight goes, it's more in Parker's favour. Joshua tried to initiate attack there. Parker was just pulled away from it. Jab there from Joshua. 2 good jabs from Joshua. Again, not much happening. Jab to the body from Joshua. Double jab there from Parker. And another jab. And another flicks out again. Last minute of round 4. Right hand. Parker slips under the right hand of Joshua. But Joshua hasn't hit him clean yet. Then Parker tries to initiate attack. Joshua smart to it though, pulling away from shots. Or stepping just back. Little step backs all the time. Smart stuff. Last 30 seconds. Left hook from Joshua there. Then Parker tries to throw a combination to the body. Spins, referee breaks them, and away they go again. Last 20 seconds. Last 10 seconds of the 4th. Parker using head work, head movement there. Good stuff there from Parker. Joshua tried a right hand to the body. End of the round. It seems apparent with Joseph Parker, his strategy is that he's going to throw the double jab. He'll let Joshua throw his shot. And as Joshua throws his right hand, or Joshua commits to throw something big, as soon as Joshua is about to pull his hand back, that's when Joseph Parker is going to throw his shots. So Joseph Parker in and out, and then wait for Joshua to commit. When Joshua commits, then he's going to try and hit Joshua afterwards. Joshua with a nice short left hook coming in earlier. So he's going to either try and catch Joshua when he finishes an attack, and then when the right hand comes, he's slipping under the right hand. Which again, it's a nice jab there from Joshua that caught Joseph Parker's attention. Again, the second half of the fight will be interesting. But if Joseph Parker were the one to tie it, that would be ironic, wouldn't it? This is round 5. A lot of people expected AJ to have blown Parker away already. Movement, key. Just got to keep turning AJ. Don't allow him. Joshua's got a 6-inch reach advantage. Josh, good jab and left hook there from Joshua. Got Joseph Parker's attention. And Joshua trying to follow up there. And Joseph Parker now holding Joshua on the inside. And the referee has to break him up. Parker looking at Joshua all the time. Got his eyes on him all the time. Try the attack there. Double jab right hand, like I said. As Joshua tried to make an attack. As he went, put his hands back up. That's when Parker went to attack. Look carefully. Or obviously, if you're listening, that's the plan from Joseph Parker. Attack when Joshua finishes an attack. Draw Joshua's lead. And as soon as Joshua commits, then attack him. Stay just out of range. Double jab, and then Joseph Parker ties Joshua up on the inside and tries to hit him on the inside as well. Break. Parker has left hook right hand there and chases Joshua across the ring. And Parker rushed forward against Joshua there. Like rushed forward. Wasn't educated at all. He dived into Joshua. Both guys are meeting one another with good jabs now. Joshua has got more meat in his shots. Parker faster. Good jab right hand there from Parker. That was a good shot. Joshua took that. Now the punches are starting to fly now. Joshua talking to Parker. Then come on. So Parker initially landed a good right hand there, which seems to stun Joshua. Joshua's got to be careful though. And all the times he's been tagged and hurt, it's been when he's been engaging. Joshua just dropping back every time Parker tries to engage. Big right hand from Joshua. Parker not having none of it. Slipped away from it. Parker's head work, head movement. Parker doing a bit of showboating. Doubling the jab up there. End of the round. Interesting. I want to know how you're scoring this fight. Because Parker, for me, is doing more work. To me, it looks like Parker's won every round. Not by doing anything fantastic now. But he's been more active, it seems to me. Joshua Jao has been good, and it's been meaty. And when he lands it, it's effective. But it's not enough of it. Parker's been busy. Constantly either flicking a jab or throwing a right hand, or he's doing something. And he's trying to make the fight. I mean, at one point, he actually tried to bundle Joshua across the ropes. This is round 6. Now, Joshua is the Olympic champion here. You need to show more of that Olympic pedigree tonight. This is round 6. Right hand over the top there from Joshua. And the left hook and a right hand. Oh! And then Joseph Parker stuns Joshua. Right hand over the top. And both there trading. And the referee getting in between both big men there. Wow. It suddenly exploded there. And again, I said, Joshua is most vulnerable when he's attacking. I've said it. Fight is on there. Exploding in round 6. Joshua landed a good shot, but Joseph Parker came firing back. Joshua's got to be careful now. Very careful. Joseph Parker's dangerous. Joshua trying to load up his own shots. Trying a big right hand there. Joshua, this fight now is on. The big bombs are flying now, and Joshua's got to be careful. And Parker just as much. Here goes Parker again. Trying to get on the inside of Joshua. Joshua popping out the jab. Right hand. Oh, nice uppercut. It was a good shot there from Parker. Joshua took that. But he has to be careful, Joshua. Parker smart and wily. He seems to be relishing the fact that Joshua's coming for him. Parker ducks on the inside. Interesting round here. Round 6. Parker's making Joshua step back. It's interesting. Joshua now holding. Smart stuff there on the inside. 48 seconds to go of the round. Right hand there. Good body shots there from Joshua. Parker rushing forward. Interesting round. Very interesting round. Last 30 seconds. Two look at one another. Parker's got his hands down by his side. And Joshua's still hunting him. Looking to land the right hand. There he goes, and Parker's smart. End of the round. Interesting round. A lot of things happening in that round there. Let's see if we can get something on the old replay there. It was an interesting round. Parker actually looks better on the back foot than when he does actually coming forward. He looks clumsy coming forward. But when he's on the back foot, he looks better. He's defensively better, more responsible than I thought he was. He's making Josh miss at times. Well, let's look at the round again. Here we go. There's a jab. And Joshua lands a right hand over the top. There we go. And then there's the right hand. But then Parker hits him to the body. It was a good shot there. I thought it was an uppercut. It was a good shot. So Parker's actually making Joshua miss by just a fraction of an inch. He's making him miss. So he's actually seeing Joshua's punches coming. And if Joshua's punches start to slow down in this fight, it will be very interesting. But he has to have that optimum fitness for 12 rounds, Josh. Joshua tried the right hand there. Parker slipped it. Nice jab there from Joshua. Rocked Parker's head back there. Parker ties him up on the inside. There goes Parker again and trying to land something as Joshua tries to go back to reset. Parker's trying to throw shots. Carl Froch has Joshua up 58-56. No chance. But I guess people see things differently. I thought Parker's been more active, but hey, people see fights differently. Nice jab there from Josh and a right hand over the top. Parker took that. Joshua trying to... Parker working on the inside. And Joshua threw an uppercut there. Oh, it's all a bit dirty there. The referee's going to have to take control of this fight. I'm telling you now. And he's having a word with both fighters. Joshua breathing heavy. Let's take a look. Let's look at Parker. Okay. They touch gloves. And on we go. Remember somebody like my YouTube comment said that Parker would go about chopping the tree. He likes big guys. He likes fighting big guys. Parker's very, very smart. A lot smart enough to get him credit for. Doubling up the jab. Getting closer to Joshua now. Parker trying to work the body of Joshua. Digging shots into the body. Parker tried for a right hand over the top there. Joshua stopped him there with a jab. Put his hand out there. Again, Parker is looking to dig body shots in every time he gets close to Joshua. He don't care how. He's just looking to land body shots in. Even his head's ducked down in Joshua's waist. He's just trying to fire body shots. Chop, chop, chop. End of the round. Parker smiles at Joshua. And Kevin Barry's smiling to Joseph Parker, and he's talking to him, and he's saying to him, come on. Very animated, Kevin Barry. But he seems happy with his man's work. Check the corner. Kevin Barry, Taylor Barry, Brian Barry, John Parker. It's the Barry and John team, isn't it? The longer this fight goes, the more favourite it is for Joseph Parker. I'm telling you. This is round 8. The movement of Joseph Parker has been key here against a big puncher once again. Nice jab from Josh. Parker's definitely growing in confidence, that's for sure. Joshua try to load the right hand again. Parker in the clinch. Parker digging the body shots in. Again, there goes Parker again. Joshua holding. Parker digging to the body. Again, Parker on the inside. Joshua holding him. Now, the referee's warning Parker for using his head, trying to get on the inside with it. Joshua tried for a right hand over the top. Parker smart to it. Glove has come loose on tape of Anthony Joshua. Parker again on the inside. The glove is loose. The tape has come off, is loose on Joshua. And how the referee's not seen this yet, I don't know. Again, Parker on the inside. Stamina will be a key in this fight for sure. Parker for a right hand over the top there. Joshua needs to be careful. Parker's a wily old fox. Doubling up the jab there, Parker. Lots of head twitching and movement. Versus Joshua is a lot more stationary. Twitching his head all the time. Fast twitches from Joseph Parker. Left jab, right hand. He jumps in there. Joshua blocks it up. Referee gets in between them. And then the referee actually puts the tape back on Joshua. That was clever. I think the tape's going to come off again now. Right hand, left up, right hand from Joshua there. Parker on the inside. And an uppercut on the inside while the referee's trying to call it break. Nice shot there from Joshua. Joseph Parker took those shots. How much power does Joshua have late in the fight? We've seen it with Dillian White, but this is a different fight. Joshua landed some good shots here in this round. Glove has come loose with Joshua. I don't know why the referee's not done something about it. Joshua pulls the tape off. He goes back to the corner. Kevin Barry now having a word to Josh to Parker now, because it's only the scenes I'm only reporting scenes I can see here. Let's see the replay now. Joshua jab into the body, throws a right hand, then a nice short left hook inside, then a right hand. Tapes loose there. Parker slipping all the time. Slipping all the time. Joshua did land a good shot on Parker, but he took it. But not clean. Joseph is still real quickly now to the center of the ring, ready to go to work. Joshua bounced off his stool for round 9. A lot of people expected Joshua to have blown Parker out by now. Parker's still there, very much in the fight. Who's got the better stamina going into the championship rounds? Joshua holds Parker on the inside, wary of the body shots of Parker. Parker flicks out the double jab, then gets close, tries to whack a body shot in, refuses break. Parker 1-2 to the body. Doubling up the jab to Joshua. An uppercut there from Joshua. A good shot there from Joshua. Picked the shot beautifully. Parker took it. Good shot there from Josh. The uppercut key. So Parker taking the shot so far well. Parker constantly moving his head. Joshua not been given the time to load up and land big shots because Parker's not there. Nice little uppercut, left uppercut there from Joshua. Joshua's Parker against the ropes. Back against the ropes. Right hand over the top from Joshua. Parker slips out. And then the two getting close and they're tying up. Jab from Joshua. Joshua tried to find uppercut and I took inside from Parker. And Joshua complained about the head. Joshua pulls again. They just break for a second. Tape comes off and back we go for round 9. Joshua on his toes, bouncing back and forth. Joshua tries the left hook. Parker's nowhere near for it. Both guys jabbing out of range at the moment. Nice body shot in there from Parker. Dug it in there. But the guys came close. And Parker throwing combination there. Joshua tried to throw a shot. And Parker threw 3, 4. And then a left hook around the corner. Catches Joshua again. End of the round. Joshua kind of slowly goes back to his corner. Again, the strategy, like I said beforehand, is when Joshua attacks, as soon as he finishes an attack, that's when Joseph Parker seems to jump on him. Or he'll try and bundle his way on the inside and land the body shots. So For me, I've got a Parker ahead on the points, ahead on the scorecard for me, but we go. Parker quickly off his stall, and this is round 10. 2 rounds left. Right hand, left hand there from Joshua, trying to start quickly, and Parker digging body shots into Joshua. Really let them go. They touch gloves. Parker trying to get forward. A good jab there from Joshua. Parker a little reddening over his eye now. Oh, there was a bit of the shoulder there. Start of the round here. Round 10. Both guys trying to make something happen in round 10 here. Left hook on the inside from Parker. Parker can't quite get his big shots off. That's down to Joshua. Body shots again from Parker on the inside. With one hand. There's marking. There's mark over Parker's. Look at his right eye. Then there's a cut or it's a bruising. Parker double up the jab there. Parker tried to pull back and throw the right hand. Joshua throws an uppercut on the inside. Parker's still there. Parker's tough, that's true. And he's got some good boxing skills as well. But how much does he want to be world heavyweight champion? Body shot there. Digs another body shot and another body shot in there. Parker's cut over the right eye. As I said, he is cut. Watching AJ now. It's holding AJ on the inside. And now JJ hits him around the side of the head. They break. Ruffy's okay, actually. Tapes come loose off AJ again. Got to get that sorted out. Come on. Parker. I don't know what his sight is like now. With that blood. I don't know how much the blood's going into his eye. He's still moving his head. Joshua trying the uppercut there. Trying for a combination. Parker's not there. Slippery. Unable to catch clean. So, you know. Punch it in thin air. Good shot there. Joshua needs to be careful, though, again. The referee now stops the fight again to do the gloves of Joshua. In the round, they both touch gloves. We've got 2 rounds left. I can't see Parker win this fight in points, to be honest. I'd like to see if Parker's not winning this fight. There's no way they're going to give Joseph Parker off the win on points. Absolutely no way. He has to knock Anthony Joshua out. No. No way. He's coming into round 11. Little cut over Parker's right eye. Nothing serious. Nothing to stop a fight over it anyway. This is round 11. And Joshua jumps out, trying to close the range real quickly down on Joseph Parker. This is round 11. A different type of fight for Joshua. Remember last time, Joshua's never boxed beyond 11 rounds. So this is interesting. Right hand over the top. Parker slips that. Nice jab from Joshua. Double jab from Parker. Parker's really got to win these last 2 rounds. He's got to win them big. Not just try and survive and get 12 rounds with Joshua. Double jab from Parker. Joshua holds. Nice body shot there from Parker. One of the alarming things I've seen in this fight, I don't know if people have noticed it, Joshua keeps signaling to people outside the ring. Not sure what that's all about. Uppercut on the inside from Joshua while Parker's working to the body. It's not standing around looking at one another. 1 round to go after this. 1 minute 24 left. Parker onto the front foot there, trying to throw his left hook. Joshua throw a left hook with his arm. Parker misslipped and went under. Joshua holding. Nice jab there from Joshua. Flick Parker's head back. Nice combination, nice uppercut there on the inside again from Joshua. Right hand over the top there from Joshua. The better round for Joshua than it is for Parker this round. Joshua trying to get work done, but Parker's not there for it. Parker went to body. Joshua dropped back. Combination. Oh, Joshua was caught with a good shot there. Took it. Still there, though. End of the round. That was an interesting round there. This is his 12th round. Joshua's never boxed for 12 rounds. And movement's been the key for Joseph Parker. Referee breaking the action. They're showing elements where referee is broke the action as Parker trying to get close. The time Parker trying to get close and initiate the action. Referee break it up. It's the last round. Josh has landed some nice little short shots on the inside. But Parker's banged with him. 12th round. If Parker wants to be heavyweight champion, well, undisputed heavyweight champion or unified champion, he's got to go for Joshua in this round. He's got to know. He's got to knock Joshua out in this round. He's not winning this fight on points. I'm very surprised. He's got to win this fight by knockout. He's got to go. Joshua's the cash cow. Parker's got to win this fight by knockout. Simple as. I don't care if you think he's won 8 rounds. Parker's got to win this fight by knockout. Well, Carl Froch's got it 108, 102. I don't know what fight he's to Joshua. I don't know what fight he's been watching. He had Joshua winning rounds. This is round 12. And Joshua trying to charge on Parker, and Parker just ties him up. Carl Froch had Joshua winning the first 5 rounds. Think about it. You think Joshua won the first 5 rounds? Body shot there from Parker. Joshua holds him up, ties him up. Both looking at one another. Set the ring. Joshua try the right hand there. Joseph Parker slips under it. Parker tries a right hand again. To the body. Parker doesn't look like me to a guy that wants to become world heavyweight champion. He looks like a guy who'll be happy. Good right hand there. Left hook there from Joshua. He looks like a guy to me that's quite happy to go 12 rounds with Anthony Joshua and say he went 12 rounds with Joshua. He doesn't strike me as a guy that wants to actually win this fight by knockout. If he's thinking he's going to win this fight by the judges, he can forget it. minute and a half, well, less than a minute coming up. Right hand there from Joshua. I think Parker's tired, you know. I think he's more tired than Joshua. Parker tried a right hand off the ropes, looping. Joshua blocked it smart to it. What last minute? 1 minute to go for Joshua to keep his unbeaten record, his titles, gain the WBO title, and lose his knockout winning streak. 47 seconds left. Just looking to land the big right hand again. Parker slipping out of the way of it. Left hook right hand from Parker. Last 30 seconds. Is Parker going to try and dare to be great in the last 30 seconds, or is he going to look for a cover? There. Tie up. Joshua holds him. He holds Joshua. Last 20 seconds in the fight. This is going 12 rounds, ladies and gentlemen. No knockout here tonight for AJ. Nice jab there from Parker. Nice jab back from Joshua. Uppercut inside from Joshua. The referee pushes him away and they touch gloves. That's the fight. It's gone 12 rounds. Parker, to me, just looks happy he's gone 12 rounds. He's happy he's gone 12 rounds. He's happy he didn't get knocked out. He did not strike me like a guy that was trying to be world heavyweight champion. Unified world heavyweight champion. Let me correct that. So the strategy to go to 12 rounds and to not get knocked out, well, that's congratulations. But the myth or the bubble's been broken that Anthony Joshua knocks everybody out he hits. Well, we now find out now that if you're a mover, you give Joshua's problems and he can't knock you out. If you stand in front of Joshua, of course he'll knock you out. But Parker showed some movement there. And if Parker's given him that kind of movement, imagine what a Tyson Fury would do to a Joshua. But to me, I think Joshua's going to win the fight anyway on points. Like I said, Parker would have to knock Joshua out to win. So I'd be very surprised if Parker wins this fight. So it's like, I'd call it Joshua unanimous points decision. And to those who said that Parker would lose by points, well, Joshua will win by points. It's a good bet now, isn't it? Parker's definitely been a more active fighter. Yeah, people are already calling it a fix. Well, the fix is in. But there's no way they're going to stop the AJ train like this. I mean, could they call it a draw? They could call it a draw. That'd be an easy way for Parker to continue being champion and for Joshua to be champion. The other way they could do it is, if they call it a draw, then both guys retain their belts and they do it again at the O2 or in New Zealand. But I don't think that's going to happen. Joshua will become unified champion now with one belt to pick up. You can see it. There you go. Looks like he's won the belt. Yep. Picked the WO, but no. There you go. To me, Josie Parker didn't want it enough. He didn't want it enough. I mean, it seemed to me that he was quite happy to go to 12 rounds, but there was nothing in Josie Parker. There was no sense of urgency to win the fight by knockout. I want to hear what Joshua's got to say for himself. Now the WBO, WBA, IBF heavyweight champion of the world, Josie Parker, no longer champion. But I think they're quite happy, to be honest. They all got paid very well. One more belt left, and that's with Deontay Wilder. Well done, Anthony Joshua. Did the 12 rounds. It'll be interesting to see what all these fans will think now of Joshua and his punching power. Joseph Parker did well. But again, people talking about the likes of Hughie Fury and Tyson Fury, both movers, and I do say Hughie Fury as well. Someone like Hughie Fury will look at that and think, well, okay, hold on a second here. Parker's done that to him, and I'm a bit of a mover myself. Whoa, let me get a couple of fights. They won't want that fight, and they certainly won't want to be fighting Tyson Fury anytime soon. Not if Tyson's got any sort of movement left, that he definitely won't want to fight Tyson Fury. Because Joseph isn't known as a stick and move. That's not what Parker is. Parker's normally a come forward brawler in all his fights. This fight, he was boxing off the back foot. And remember, Joshua was the Olympic champion. Parker was no Olympic champion and had no Olympic pedigree. So, very interesting. I have the referee by unanimous decision. Joshua never got past second game. Parker didn't do enough. I totally agree with you. Parker did not do enough. Joshua did not dominate every round, that's for sure. Is that rematch clause? He was protected by a referee and running away all the time. Fury will do a number on him. Sorry. Referees are a disgrace, people are saying. If Joseph Parker is giving you those sort of problems, technically, then you've got to wonder, somebody who is a boxer. Let's hear what Joshua's got to say for himself. If I can get the sound up.
Is the right hand can take you around the block, but a good jab will take you around the world. And that secured another world championship belt. So I stuck behind the jab and I made sure anything that was coming back, I was switched on, I was focused. And 12 rounds, baby. I thought it was hard, right? How did you find the 12-round distance? Light work. It's light. This is boxing. This is what we do. 10 rounds, 2 rounds, 12 rounds. You know, I know sometimes the bookies have it as you might knock him out in 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, but forget the hype. Joseph Parker is a world champion. So I knew he's going to be determined. So sometimes this does become a boxing match, not a fight. So I made sure, and as I said to you in the previous comments and interviews, this will be about boxing finesse. Joseph Parker stated this will be a war. I stated this will be boxing finesse, and I stuck to my word and I controlled him behind the jab, the counter punches. And the main thing we cannot forget is I am the unified heavyweight champion of the world. I was going to come to it later, but it feels like a good time to do it. Do you want to become undisputed heavyweight champion of the world? 100. 100. You know what that means? You know what that means, don't you? That means that you would have to face WBC King Deontay Wilder. You're asking me, do I want to become undisputed heavyweight champion of the world? IBO, WBO, IBF, WBA, 21 professional fights, 6 world championship fights. Does that not show you what route I'm going in? Forget the hype. I'm not into that. Everyone here knows me better than that. I'm not into the hype. I'm about business. So let's get the business done. And now I've got the time. If it takes my trainer, Eddie Hearn, sitting down and discussing plans with Al Heyman, Shirley, and seeing what the future holds, I'm down to ride for whatever, whenever. So you want that fight with Deontay Wilder? We know that he's watching on our colleagues at Showtime tonight in the United States. So what would your message be to him? Just like Dylan said, Wilder, let's go, baby! Let's go! He's laughing down there for everybody that's wondering. He knows. On this side of the pond, we're serious. Do you know what I mean? UK, Great Britain boxing is on the map, and we are represented. Not just myself, we've got all the undercard fighters, all the other heavyweight contenders, down to the lower weights. We are all represented. So you know we're dead serious and we're about our business. If
you don't mind, I will come back to you. We just want to get a word with Joseph Parker before he leaves. Joseph, I know you want to, don't want to wait too long. Just words tonight on your performance and the result.
Today I got beaten by a better champion, bigger man. A lot to work on. You know, it's a good experience being here. Thank you all for the opportunity to find this big stadium. I want to go back, train hard, learn again, and come back stronger.
Any regrets at all?
No regrets. You know, take it on the chin, better man on the day. So we'll be back again.
If you did have the opportunity again, what do you think that you would do differently?
Work harder, come back stronger, more punches. But I would love to have another go. Just back to the drawing board.
I think there was probably frustrations on both sides with the fact that the referee perhaps didn't let either of you work on the inside. Is that the case at all?
Yeah, I know we could have worked on the inside more, but I know whatever happened here happened. We can't change it, so we just got to look forward.
You believe you can become world champion again?
Of course. I'm young, fit, strong. I don't want to go down. I'm fit to go 12 rounds. And I just want to say thank you to all the New Zealanders and Samoans for being here. Thank you to our back row, the New Zealand and Samoa. Thank you for the support. We'll be back again stronger.
Well said. A word on Anthony Joshua. How good is he?
He's good. He's a good big man. And like I said, he was beat on the day, but I'll be back.
Thank you, and well said. Let's just get back to Anthony Joshua. Anthony.
You hold that, Rob.
Anthony, back to you.
I was thinking.
21 fights. Are you still a work in progress? Does that performance tonight show that there's still more to work on, that you're not the finished article?
Yeah, definitely. We're not satisfied, but one step at a time. But even though I'm not the finished article, we're at the pinnacle of boxing, so it is what it is. I've always jumped in at the deep end, and I'm ready to swim and take these chances. You know the old saying, no risk, no reward. So yeah, we'll see what happens late 2018.
It's amazing here what we're able to put on, but are you interested in trying to conquer America?
No. All these years, the UK fighters had to go to America, everyone had to spend a heap of money to go to Vegas. We can do it in London, around Wembley, Cardiff. It's local. We're staying right here.
Okay, so who do you want next if you had your pick?
Wilder. Or Fury. Either one.
Let's have a word with your promoter really good.
But honestly, my little message this evening, aside from boxing, is it's all about unity. Look at all the people in this place from different backgrounds, different places, and we all come together for the love of sport. So make sure that this positive energy don't just leave, don't stay in the arena. Make sure you take it out of the arena, have a good time this evening. Unity, man, there's power in the people. God bless.
Last one on Deontay Wilder. If you did get him here, if you did meet him in a ring, what would you have to do to beat him?
What I'd have to do to beat Wilder? Get him in the ring, and I'll knock him spark out. Thank you very much.
Promoter Eddie Hearn, how realistic is what Anthony Joshua's just told us there?
It's realistic from outside. He's had 21 fights. He's got 4 belts. Deontay Wilder was supposed to be here tonight, but he pulled out. Last fight he boxed in front of about 6,000–7,000. Show Deontay Wilder what 80,000 sounds like.
Can you sit down and do serious negotiations with him and his team?
Andy, they don't want it. They've never approached us. He's here. He fights all the champions. He wins all the belts. At 22 fights, he has a chance to be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Don't forget how fast he's moving. Deontay Wilder's people don't contact us. They don't want to know. He talks the talk. He can't walk the walk. And if AJ says if he wants to come here, he'll get knocked spark out.
And you want to do it here?
We'll do it anywhere. But listen, have you seen where he boxes? He boxes in some great venues with no one there. Look at what we're doing over here. Look at what Anthony Joshua's doing. Deontay Wilder, we will watch him right now. And this is called a show. This is called a crowd. He will not beat AJ and these people.
Thank you.
There you go. Strong words from Eddie Hearn there. Anthony Joshua didn't get the knockout, but he did get the win. So that means he keeps his unblemished.
Okay, so there you have it. You've just heard it from literally the horse's mouth. You've heard what Joshua's had to say. You've heard what Parker's had to say. Lots to talk about. So we'll just do our post-fight right here. there were some things in the fight. I don't know if those who weren't watching, I can tell you what was going on in the fight. There were a lot of times Joshua was pointing on the outside. It's the second fight in a row where I've seen him get headbutted, and the referee responded to his distress. I've seen fights in America where they've been headbutted and the referee still let the fight go on. So, and without a pause, every time a guy lands maybe a low blow on Joshua or the headbutt Joshua, because he's the event, it seems to me the referees are a bit cautious, and they seem to be a bit cautious. A couple of times from outside the ring, I saw Joshua kind of having to tell his people to calm down. So Joshua wins by points. Points win. So there we go. What can I say? What else can I tell you guys and girls? Thank you all for joining in. Please hit the subscribe button on BWTM Sports. We've currently got Team Fury behind the scenes, literally in Team Fury's gym, watching him do workout, the training, the pad work. You get to see Peter Fury up close and personal. Check it out. But on that performance tonight from Anthony Joshua, I can't see him beating Tyson Fury. The Tyson Fury. If the Tyson Fury that fought Klitschko in that shape, in that form, fights Anthony Joshua, I don't see Joshua winning, honestly. So it is. I hope now that Joshua fans get a little bit more realistic as to what they've got in front of them. He's a good fighter. He's powerful if you stand right in front of him. But as you've seen tonight, a guy who gives him movement will give him problems. And you saw Joseph Parker tonight, who's not noted for his boxing ability. Let's be honest. Joseph Parker's pedigree, he's not an Olympic champion. He didn't have an Olympic pedigree. This is a guy, Joseph Parker, who boxed basically out of his skin. But he's not a noted a boxer. Joseph Parker is more a guy who's going to go in and slug, use his chin and try and take you out of there. But tonight he boxed smart. So I understand and realize I'd like to see Povetkin fight Joshua, but because Povetkin's good. But Povetkin, you see, the only problem with Povetkin is he doesn't move like Parker. He will stand in front of Joshua. So the only fight people want to see is the only thing people want to see is Wilder versus Joshua. That's what it is. People only want to see that fight. Parker won medals, not Olympic, and that's my point. Well, O'Hara Davis won medals, but he wasn't an Olympic pedigree. Olympic pedigree, you'd think a guy of Olympic pedigree should outbox a guy who hasn't got Olympic pedigree. And that's true. There's a big point there in Joshua's amateur career when he won the Olympics. A lot of people felt that he didn't win the Olympics. So that's another point as well. So AJ fans don't want to see Wilder versus Joshua yet. I can't see how Joshua going to avoid White or right hand for 12 rounds. I think there'll be a rematch. What are you talking about? You are talking... So, it'll be a good fight to see Wilder versus Joshua. It was interesting that what Joshua actually was getting annoyed with this Sky interviewer because he kept asking about Wilder and he didn't really want to go there. He was annoyed every time. He was asking questions about Wilder. I'd like to say thank you to all the people tonight who have been respectful. I thank you tonight to all the people that have tuned in and listened. We appreciate you. We really do. And thanks again. We appreciate you. This has been Joshua versus Parker, Price versus Povetkin live audio commentary. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. Good night. Before you go, hit the subscribe button.